Shalom. All praises goes to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahushua Ba'ashim Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elsewhere millstone. Salutations to the Akim out there pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. The full elect. Shalom. And Brother Korah Allah through the Spirit. There's going to be a quick lesson. Lord will. It's edifying. All right. Dealing with today's times. 1 Peter 4 and 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Right, we live in the time of fiery trials and tribulations, which we've been going through these. First of all, I'm talking to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites, but the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, that's who these scriptures are for. Okay, because 2/3 is not going to apply this thing. So it says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you. Right, in that fiery trial, which we've been going through trials and tribulations. You know, Scripture said when you come to serve me, prepare yourself for temptation. All right, hold fast to which I learned. Okay, so we've been going through certain things here and there, but now things are just going to intensify. You know, the regular things such as what you behind on payments, or you need a place to stay, you know, or you're looking for a job. All right, those are problems. Those are, you know, certain trials that you have to go through as a man. You know, even the women and children are getting tried also, because it's not just the elect men that's going to be to live, but you also will have families, friends. All right, where it says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, and that trial is going to try even the whole world. Ultimately, that trial is going into time of Jacob's trouble. All right, and it's going into the devil coming down having great wrath, that new world order. Okay, and implementing the 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 uh the mark. All right, the MOTB. All right, along with what those Gurkha troops, those foreign troops, the military coming into the neighborhoods to give you the VA, or give you the microchip. You know, it says, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahushua's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. Right? When Yahushua was on the earth, he suffered, man. You know? Ultimately he was put to death for the word's sake, you know? And which is also, some brothers might, you know, go through that, suffer that same faith to be put to death also. All right, where it says what? It says, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahushua's suffering, that when the glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Right. So although it's a fearful thing, you know, it's a fearful thing to go through, to be put to death, or, you know, to be ganged up on by the military, or even your own people, to be betrayed. It's a fearful thing, but you have to keep in mind these scriptures. All right, these scriptures are a comforter, and it says what? To rejoice, even though we're going through it. You still have to be happy we're going through it, because that means what? We're that much close out of here, and we very much well could be part of the elect. Okay, it says verse 14, if ye be reproached for the name of Yahushua, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High rest upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. Okay? So it says, if he be reproached for the name of Yahweh Shai, happy are ye. So if someone is talking down on us, all right, go get a job, things like that. All right. It says, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. That's the same way they spoke about Yahweh Shai. It says, on their part, he is evil. Right? Why is Yahweh Shai evil to the other people, but not to his elect men? Because the Lord said he he's not of the world. All right. If he was of the world, then they would accept him. The world would accept him, man. And it's the same thing here. We not of this world. We not partake in worldly things. All right, because the world is evil. That's why these people are gonna bow down to their father Satan. All right, the devil, the so-called white man, and they're gonna take whatever he implements. All right, some might put up a fight, some might not, but in the end, they're gonna take it. Okay. It says but let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, as a busybody in other men's matters. Right, man. Because listen, you don't got time for that. You know. Not only is who you out here murdering, the Lord said, "What he upon me." Okay. Or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Listen, we got our own matter to attend to. We got to make sure we get up out of here. You know. We got to make sure we get up out of here. All right. We don't got time to be joining up with people in the world. Um. No. Black Lives Matters movements or whatever movement it is, or anti-government movements. We don't have no time for that because we dealing with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Okay, and these things have to, the government have to come down with that wrath to bring in that new world order. All right, verse 16. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian or a follower of the Anointed, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on his behalf. All right. So listen, if something happens, you know, it's all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. No matter what happens, no matter how much we suffer, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. So you see how you gotta fear the Most High, man, because here it is, you a man of the Lord, but you still gonna suffer. All right. Jacob's trouble is not just gonna affect 2/3. Okay. It's not just going to affect heathens. It's going to affect us too. Lord will be a part of that number. It's going to affect the Lord's elect also, the 1/3. Okay, even be put to death. It says, "For the times come that the judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?" So there it is, man. We're gonna be in that hot seat too, getting judged. All right. So you could be a part of this thing. You could be in the truth. You could be pushing the word, and then you can't. It's possible that you're not even a man of the Lord. It's possible that you possibly not even a part of the elect. You know. So it's a fearful thing. It's a fearful thing, and you have to acknowledge to fear the Most High and the Son. Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Scarcely be saved, man. You know, because listen, we're gonna be going through it. We're gonna be going through it, man. All right. when it speaks about, I believe it's Amos the 5th chapter, when the Lord's day of darkness is not light. Okay, guess what? We're gonna have to go through that too, because the end is not yet. All right, and that was basically it. It says, therefore, let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to Him in well doing, as unto a faithful creator. Now, that's right, man. Even though you're gonna go through it, all right, you're gonna be tested and trialed. Okay, we're still supposed to keep that faith. All right, you're still supposed to continue in what we've learned in this truth unto death. All right, man. If you're being tortured, okay. If your family's being tortured, okay. It don't matter what temptations they bring towards you. You're supposed to continue in the faith. Get another scripture. It says, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Right, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. From the minute you become, from the minute you find out the name of the Lord, all right, spiritual demons saying could intensify the trials and tribulations. Okay, from the minute you find out the name of the Lord, all the way on down to the end, till this place is destroyed. Okay, and we know the ultimate temptation is the MOTB. All right, set thy heart aright and constantly endure your mind. Set your mind aright. Okay, and constantly endure. That's what it is. This thing is constantly endure. Okay, look at the word battle tested. Matter of fact, battle tested. Show to be reliable and effective by being used in war. A twin-engine medium bomber was battle tested and easy to fly in bad weather. Okay, so we listen. Battle tested, yeah. Well, let's start. Let's go to our apostles and elders, man. Doing this thing 30 years, 20 years, no breaks, out doing the highways and byways, dealing with the weather, dealing with different spirits. Okay, that's why Paul said, "Be ye followers of me, even as I am a follower, even as I am a follower of Christ." All right, or the anointed. That's the same way we follow our teachers. It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble." Yeah, make not haste in time of trouble. Panic, give up. All right, stop believing in the Lord. All right, here it is. Crying. Why? Asking the Lord why, and you doing the works, and why this happening and that happening to you. Listen, these things are supposed to happen to us. Cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So at the last you're gonna be increased. Okay, the Lord may give us spiritual powers. The Lord may give us a chariot. Here's your own chariot. Go on, that's your chariot, right? Like your father giving you a car, your first car, a little hoopty. you happy as hell, right? Here's the Lord give you spiritual powers to chariot. You know, that's to increase the last end. Or if not, spiritual power. How about the Lord just build a defense around you? All right, because you kept the faith. It says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state." And that's the time we're heading into. All right, what the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. So when you read the scriptures, you know, Esau's gonna come down, with that great wrath. All right, or like a madman sparing none, and he's gonna want to implement that new world order by all means, and he's gonna want to destroy the men of the Lord by all means. Why? Because we keep foiling his plans. All right, we keep foiling his plans. Okay. It says, "Whatsoever brought upon thee, take cheerfully." There it is. Take it cheerfully. Because why? It has to happen. If you men of the Lord, these things have to happen to you. All right, and you know this by looking at the by reading the Bible and studying and learning from the prophets before time. For gold is trodden in fire, and acceptable men in furnace of adversity. Okay, believe in Him, and He will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in Him. Hey, that's the way to be delivered. All right. When you read Psalm 34:7, it speaks about the angels being encamped around those that fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You know, so hey, that fear, that's part of that faith. Okay, and also fear is dealing with humility, humbling yourself before the Lord. All right. Um, that was pretty much it. Through the Spirit. I want to show praise goes to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders great millstone. Salutations to the Akim, pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. All right, the full elect. Shalom.